Buyers and sellers can agree on price, but they're almost never going to agree on 12 separate repair items. All right, we have a team member right now. She's been an agent a long time. She's very independent, doesn't like to ask for help. Well, yesterday she dumped a file on me. She's doing a buy-sell, and on her sale, there was a repair request that was countered and went back and forth and ultimately agreed to, where it listed a closing cost credit and section 1 and 2 patch repairs being completed. Okay, cool, no problem so far. But then there's a typed up 8.5 by 11 sheet with 12 separate repair request items, each in like 3 or 4 sentences. Now we have a problem, right? Because at the end of the day, the buyer and the seller don't agree on what was actually agreed upon on those 12 separate repair items that were typed up on an 8.5 by 11 sheet. Number one, here's my take. If you're an agent and you get into a complicated negotiation like this, don't just counter. Don't just agree to something. This is when you stop, you go to your broker, you go to the sales manager, you go to the office manager, you go to the team leader, right? You go to someone with a lot of experience up front before you agree to anything, and you have them help you come up with how to navigate the situation. Ultimately, what you want to do, and what I would do if it was me, is when I get in a situation like this, let's get some bids for the work. Let's figure out the total amount it's going to actually cost to do this work. Now, let's negotiate a price reduction or a closing cost credit, if at all possible, because that's simple. That's easy, right? What I don't want to do is actually make repairs if I don't have to. Now, if I have to make the repairs because there's some uncertainty with regards to the scope of work or something like that, like let's say there's a plumbing issue and the plumber just doesn't know how much it's going to cost, fine. Then under that scenario, you're going to go ahead and do the work, but you want to get an actual bid from that plumber, a list of the scope of work, and now it's clear what the buyer and seller are agreeing to have done. But generic, wordy documents that are unclear are only going to create a headache, and ultimately the buyer and the seller are going to fight about it, and you probably end up with a dead deal. So final take, please go to your team leader, to your broker, to your sales manager, and get some help and get this to be crystal clear on what buyer wants seller to do and what seller is agreeable to doing, and you're going to save everyone a huge headache. Now that's my take. What's yours? How do you navigate these types of repair situations? Drop your thoughts below. As always, follow me for more value.